What's up, people? All right, hope y'all enjoyed the last nitro ripping video. Doing a little nitro, do a little fish scale, you know how it is. Drink a little tea. It's hot tea every night, man. Love it. Just checking out some more Crucial RC. Shout out, crew. Doing good stuff with the drag world there. Loving it, man. Good content too, crew. Keep it up. So a couple of things I want to show y'all. I don't know if this is going to be a standalone video or this is just going to be some info in the next video that we're doing. So let's start off. I want to show y'all something here on the NT 48.3 little issue I had on the last rip, and my solution to it has to do with fast eddy bearings and the rear clip being removed. Also, well, we'll go over it in a minute. So let's start out with this. Picked up a new, it's not the new, it's been out for a little bit. I didn't know a lot about it, but definitely the 8XT axis body is new. And, you know, we got that squared away on here. So we actually also picked up the axis body for the 8X Elite. This is actually for the E, but same thing, same body, no difference in the size or anything like that. Just didn't have the pre-cutouts like the 8XT did. I believe the Nitro body, axis body for the 8X Elite has the cutouts, but I'm not 100% positive. But anyway, we cut them out ourselves. We got it ready. I just think it looks a lot better, man. I definitely, you know, these are the three different bodies right here, man. Here is the typical 8X body right here. That's your run-of-the-mill stock 8X Elite body right there. This is the J Concepts Finisher 8X Elite body. You can see some differences there. Look at the rear of this one. Look at the rear of this one. Definitely different. Same thing with the, you know, the whole body is a little bit different for the, this one's more of a, looks like a fish or something in the front. This one's a little more streamlined. So there's your two different bodies, your Finisher and your TLR body right there. Both good looking bodies. I don't care for this one too much. You know, I did a couple. I've beaten them up, man, but we did the two matching ones when I first got the 8XT and the 8X Elite. Remember, it was a pair. And we're working on doing some new bodies all the way around, guys. A lot of my bodies are pretty beat up just because that's what we do. But anyway, so let's take a look at this axis body. It's there's your part number right there, 3567-00, axis clear body. So, and it does come with the mask and the stickers, but I think it looks pretty damn good, man. It's kind of hard to see because it's clear. Once I get it painted, you'll see the difference. You can see the quick drop down here. It doesn't have the big fin like the regular one does, and even this one has a little bit of a raised backbone on it, if you will, a spine. This one really doesn't have it. It drops down and it goes flat all the way back, and it's very open in the rear. I like that. Get to my Sky RC switch. We're gonna order some more switches as well, but it's a really nice body, man. It's got the front nose piece is connected to it, so check them out, guys. You can pick them up at A-Main, actually, from my local hobby shop. Shout out RCHQ. Shout out Elliot, Doug, Phil, all you guys over there, man. Y'all are badass. I appreciate y'all. The owner, Robbie, doing good stuff over at Rolling Oaks Mall. Check out Mark Santa Maria's video he did a few months back. They went and visited him and his family over to RCHQ at the mall where the Mini Z track is. So they are on, they do live races on Live RC as well, I think it is. I'm not sure exactly if it's Live RC, but you can check them out on YouTube. But anyway, that's what we got there. We're working on that and a couple of other things. I still haven't put the TLR wing on the 8XT either. So that's cool. And let's see what else is going on here. So in the last rip with the MB 48.4, what y'all didn't see is this. Oh shit, actually it broke when I hit the tree, ripped out the screws out of the front diff housing. So we got a new diff housing coming for it as well. So that paint, you know, we're gonna paint it. I'm always painting my bodies the same scheme, so we gotta match the, thought about doing a blue and yellow and silver, but maybe we'll switch it up later on. But I gotta try and keep my truggies and buggies the same paint scheme, man. There's just something about this one that I really like. So this is our paint that we're gonna be using right here. Solid yellow, candy apple red, and a black backer. Alright, so you know about the fifth scale stuff, you know about the Baja and all that. We're still waiting on the parts to come in for that. We're picking up a few new pipes as well, so I'm really liking those Hypex pipes. Something else I picked up today, just to pick it up, man, Dynamite. Dynamite's got some pretty good stuff. It's not the best quality, but it'll work, and it's not that expensive. So I've been using these Grupner socket drivers, nut drivers, and they've done very well. I've had them for about 2 years, but they're beaten up, and wanted to get a new set. I want to get some MIPs as well, and we will. But for now, I just went and picked this up because we were there. It's Dynamite. This is for guys on a budget. They want a good set of tools. Check these out. Oh man, it's hot, but it's good. So right here is machine metric nut driver set. Includes one each of the following: 4mm, 5mm, 5.5, and 7mm. These are all your normal sizes for 1/8 scale nitro and a lot of other stuff. And also a lot of the nuts here on the fifth scales as well. So, but they're really nice, man. Let's check one out real quick. And these were only 25 bucks for the whole set, guys. So Dynamite, nice handle. I've always liked these handles. They're easy to grip. It's heat treated machined steel, and they have set screws in them, so you can replace them if need be. So one thing that I was told today to do with these, and any that have set screws in them, and shout out again Elliot, is to go ahead and remove the set screw, clean it really well, get all the oil off of it from the factory, and then Loctite it in place, and you'll never, you know, they won't move on you. They won't come loose. The one thing I didn't like about these for a long time is because the set screws would back out. Then when you're trying to back out a nut or something, latch onto it, the shaft is turning itself. So just take them out, make sure you clean them real well, and then Loctite them. So there you go, guys. Dynamite, good product if you're on a budget and you want a budget tool, and I will use these. So check them out, guys. Horizon Hobby, Dynamite, A-Main, local hobby shop, whatever the case may be. Alright, so in this NT 48.3 in the last rip, in the last couple of rips, what happens is I hit hard, or I go upside down, or I clip a tree or something, and you get chassis flex in here. And what happens is the dog bone, the rear dog bone pops out. Well, what it is it goes in a long way in the center diff outputs, right? There's no issue with it there. So it never pops out from there. It's got plenty of room. What it is it's on the edge here. It's like it'll go in and out, but gets right on the edge, and when it flexes, it pops out. So what we're going to do is I actually have some of these bearings here. These are Fast Eddy, and they're 5x8 by 2.5 metal shielded bearings. And what they're actually for, they are for the Tekno But what they actually are for is here on your M2C throttle and brake servo horn. They have tiny little bearings in here. So, well, tiny, these are them right here. So, bearings in there. So I had to replace this one, but when you buy this, it doesn't come with that bearing. So you have to buy the bearings for them. So basically what I'm doing is it's the perfect size to drop right down in there, man. Let me show y'all if I can. So I don't know if you can see down in there. Might be a little hard, but I dropped one right down in there. So basically now it's going to push it out just a little bit, and it won't come out of there because there's plenty of room, and it's going to push it back into the outdrive cup here a little bit further. So if it does flex, it's only going to come out a little bit, you know, not enough to pop out. So, and I wanted the movement in there still. So there you go right there. Fast Eddie 5x8 by 2.5. Just drop one down in the outdrive cup right there, and you're not going to have no problems. I was thinking how I wanted to do it, and thought, well, maybe we'd drop an O-ring down there or something. But the O-ring is going to get, it's going to get tore up. It's going to get damaged. The bearing, it might be a little hard on the actual drive shaft a little bit, but the thing about it is if there's any slight movement in there, it's going to move with the bearing and not tear up an O-ring and not pop out. So we're going to get all this back together. I am going to do another rip here with the LRP. If you noticed in the last video, the ending of it, everything was fast forwarded. Well, I was on the wrong setting on my GoPro, and I didn't mean it to be like that. In the end, when I edited the video, yes, I meant it to be like that. But I wanted to show y'all more running footage and how badass this LRP .32 is, modded by RCR with the Hypex 2135 pipe. This pipe is badass, especially coupled up with the 41032 Novorossi header on this modified. And it's badass on all modified engines as well. Although when I run my 21s, I'll couple it up to the 41001, which is the smaller one here. So, but anyway, guys, that's what I'm doing there. The other thing is, a lot of times I'll remove all my electronics, the engine, everything, when I clean my whips, when I'm done running them. But look how clean this thing is right here. I didn't. And it was dirty as hell, man. I blew it off with my compressor. And then I've been using this. This has been shown out before. Mark Santa Maria showed it a long time ago. Normally I use this when I'm washing, right? This is your simple green. Big ass jug. Get it at Home Depot for 20 bucks. But this stuff right here, man, same thing. But it's foaming cleaner. And you just spray it on. I still try not to spray it on my electronics, my servos and stuff. But spray it on the rest of the whip, and you're not having to spray it down with water to clean it off. All you have to do is hit it with the compressor. As long as you have some, you know, pretty heavy compressed air, then it's going to blow it all off, man. And it really does a good job, man. And you don't even have to use water. So I'll probably use that every other time, and then, you know, maybe on the third or fourth time I'll pull all the electronics out and we'll clean everything up. But even when I wash it in the water, I end up you know, re-oiling my bearings with the AMSOIL synthetic air tool oil, and then spray the whole thing down with silicone spray. So, but this is an option if you don't want to water down your stuff. So, a few little things that I got going on. Little tip for you Tekno guys that are just bashers, even racers, man. I think it'll benefit you. So, anyway, I think that's going to be about it, guys. I'm going to get some of this stuff back together. We should have the MOD parts, the Matt Olson design parts coming in, so we can finish getting this ready. It's supposed to rain again this weekend, so I don't know if we're going to be able to run this and this or not. I do want to get this back together, but you know how that goes, people. All right, y'all. So let's check out the after on this mod that I did on here. So Damn, just watching the end of the primal. And my boy Jersey Jason right there. Shout out, bro. Congratulations. Man, I saw John walking around. There's Gary. So let's take a look at what this did real quick. So it actually helps out quite a bit, man. And I'm glad I've done it. So let's see if we can see real quick. all right, guys, let's take a look at this, man. Those guys are all a bunch of characters, man. Love them all right, so basically what it did is there's still a little bit of play, but it's not even close. Man, I can't see the damn thing. There we go. So it's not even close to popping out now. Everything's good, roll smooth. Before it would come all the way to the edge, man. Now we're right there, and we got a bearing in there. So we'll see how that works out, man. There's always going to be some chassis flex, but when you're bashing really hard and you know you're hitting whatever upside down, pulling. In this case, I hit the tree. I hit the tree and the other one too. Damn trees! I need to cut them down. But you're gonna have some chassis flex, and a lot of times these are popping out. It's the one main problem I had with this Tekno NT 48.3. This is my favorite truggy platform out of the two that I have, right? And I just think it's extremely durable. But I think this is gonna work out really well. It's yeah, we'll see. We'll run this again, okay? And we'll see how it does, man. That damn thing's popped out probably 6 or 7 times on me since I've had it. This was my very first 1/8 scale pro race kit that I built. I had the MBX5, the old school right here, the OG. Still looks beautiful. Got that low C 454 dropped in there. That 454 still runs, and it's a badass stock. So maybe we'll fire it up. I had a guy that asked me to fire it up. Maybe we'll do that. And then we still need to fire up that 28.8 truggy that's in the LSTX XL. Another guy wanted me to fire that up. So anyway, guys, next ripping video for Nitro will be right here. We just need to figure out what's going on with the rain and all that this weekend. I did go ahead and put the modified RC rear skid plate bumper on here, and I haven't bolted everything up because I got to finish doing all the MOD kill switch and all that, and then this plate has to go back on. And generally what they do on these is it has these hooks, right? And the hooks go in, they slide in, then you have this one little screw right here. So basically what I did is I drilled 2 extra holes in here, and everything lines up perfect on the modified RC chassis, as well as the bonehead wheelie bar and the modified RC rear plate. So just more protection for a basher, man, and it's good. So once we get everything in we need to get in, we'll get all this back together. We've got some more items coming for 5th scale, and we'll button it up and we'll get it out there and rip it. So all right, y'all, that's gonna be it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and remember, treat people the way you want to be treated, and we'll see you guys in the next video.